today we are going to talk about new figure announcements and the price of those new figure announcements. Yesterday, I know a lot of people that have pre-ordered from Tamashi or Premium Bandai before. Everybody got an email, this weird suspicious email that something said that it was going to get announced on Thursday. Everybody thought it was going to be something new they haven't already shown. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But yeah, sweet. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. But so we're going to take a look at those new announcements. We're going to talk about price points, stuff like that. Oh man, I gotta turn that stream elements bot off. I gotta remind you to do that. Oh, it's a friend. It's a Yu Yu Hakusho shirt because I have the same shirt. Oh, it's awesome. I love this shirt. $5. Pretty awesome. Just to let you guys know, we are actually streaming here on YouTube. That's our main platform of streaming, and of course over on Twitch. We started that a couple weeks ago. Pretty cool. So if you see comments down in the corner, if it's red, it's coming from YouTube. If it's purple like this one, it's coming from Twitch, which is pretty sweet. I like the option to give a lot of people different options of, you know, enjoying the content that they want to see, and also in the platform they want to see. So it doesn't hurt anything. We're over on Twitch as well at Collecting Snook. So if you want to give me a follow there, main content is over on YouTube, over on Snook Collects. So I appreciate everybody. Thanks for being here in the chats. Thank you for the YouTube guys, and welcome to the Twitch. Also sub, it's Allison, Lainey's little sister. Sup, homie? What's going on? How are you? I am good. Alright, so let's get to the chat on YouTube. Let's see. Jesse Quest was here way early. I appreciate that. Hopefully you come back when we're live. If not, the VOD will be up. Everybody, just to let you know, we are back onto our normal schedule every Friday at 7:30 Central Standard Time to 9:30. So if you want, we'll be on Twitch and YouTube between those 2 hours, no matter if there's 1 or 100. We're just going to talk about action figure news, talk about stuff, answer you guys' questions, do all that kind of stuff, which is pretty sweet. And we're back on the schedule. Obviously, 2 weeks ago, we kind of took the week off. It was Valentine's Day. And then, of course, last week kind of messed up a little bit. So we are going to get back into the habit. We're back on trend. Here in a couple weeks, we should have a guest on the channel. Our first guest in a long time, which would be super awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. But Jesse says, I used to collect a lot of different things, but now it's just SH Figuarts Dragon Ball figures. I definitely used to collect a lot different things. I still collect a lot of different things now. They're just different things from the different things from before. I know that's probably super confusing, but yeah, mainly my number one is Dragon Ball SH Figuarts for sure. Brad Hawk Talk says, hey Snook, hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. It's a Friday. We're going to be able to enjoy the weekend. Got a long weekend. I don't know if anybody watches wrestling, but the Elimination Chambers tomorrow, which would be pretty neat to watch. Looking forward to that. Scythe 427. Oh god, I haven't even seen the Diamond SS4 to go. Oh man. I'm sorry. I don't know if, does that mean you haven't seen the figure or you haven't seen the form? Because I definitely didn't want to ruin it for you. But it's been announced, or I mean, that character version has been out for a couple weeks, so I didn't feel too bad putting it in the thumbnail the last 2 weeks. But the official announcement out, the official listing's out, so we'll take a look at that and everything, which would be pretty cool. Action Figure Avenue is in the house. Yo, like normal. What's going on? Sai says, you're good, can't hear music. Chillin', yeah. No worries, it's pretty loud now. Sweet. Cool. Scythe, $70 is pretty steep, but damn, that monkey looked nice. Yeah, I think he looks really cool. We'll jump into that here. That'll be the first thing we jump at, because that's the biggest news. Scythe says, Transformers and Dragon Ball Z, that's all I fox with. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. I like Transformers. Wasn't really big into them when I was a kid. They were a little bit before my time. But I really enjoyed what I saw in the movies and what I've seen. I was more of because I was later 90s growing up, like born in the late 80s, growing up throughout the 90s, so Beast Wars was really more my thing than Transformers. Sai says, oh no, I've watched the whole series, you're good, I haven't seen the figure. Okay, we'll take a look at the figure, so that's pretty sweet. All right. Good dude, how are you? Good to see you. Doing awesome. Keep it up. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, we got a new first-time chatter in Twitch. Raycon11, hello there. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Is that a bit? What is that? Oh, a cheer. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm new to Twitch, so I don't really know what those things mean, but I really appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. All right. I thought I thought they'd include a bit more accessories to stand for Goku. Okay, so let's not dally any further. Let's go ahead and open up the official announcement of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I keep trying to say Vegeta. So, biggest thing, guys, with this, if you guys watched the last stream, if you guys aren't, first time here, never watched before, both on Twitch and YouTube, VODs are available. I don't know how long Twitch will leave them up, but if you go to YouTube, you can watch all our previous live streams. We started streaming the first Friday in January, every Friday, except for the last 2 weeks. That was a Saturday, and we skipped it because of Valentine's Day. But the last stream, we talked about the differences when it came to this form of Goku between Super Saiyan 4 from Daima, which is this version, and what is the difference between GT version of Super Saiyan 4. Obviously, let's get a better picture here. When we talked about it, I thought the only differences were everything below the elbow. We had kind of pretty big arms. Everything below the elbow was like enlarged, kind of looked more ape-like. The hair on the chest, and that's pretty much it that we said. I want to correct myself here. I'm surprised none of you guys did, and please do not feel like you're offending me. If I get something wrong, please correct me in the chat. That way the right information is out there. But no, he is way different to the point where I think what confused me is his hair color. His hair color as Gogeta in GT is red. This form is black. In the Super Saiyan 4 oh my god. The Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has red hair. The Goku version from GT has black hair. He also has his yellow eyes and a lot thicker border around his eyes. So there is a lot more differences than I thought. I think I got confused between Gogeta's hair being red and this one. But there are a lot more differences, and I just wanted to square that up. So if you watched the last VOD, I just want to make sure the right information's out there. And please, if I say something wrong or miss something, please let me know in the chats. And I will definitely try to keep up with chats. So, let's go. Where are we at here? Oh my god, I got like 3 chats going on here. I gotta figure out how to work this here. Yeah, so Brad Talk said, I thought they would include a bit more accessories. I think there is, it's just there's some things they didn't show. And we'll read that here in a second. We'll go through the pictures, I'll read the description. But I think there's something that, like a Kamehameha, that is supposed to come with this, but it hasn't been approved, so they didn't show it. Sai says, you know, the big monkey coming next. So sick. Scythe also says, I thought at the end of the last episode his hair was going to fade black and his eyes were going to turn yellow. That would have been fire. I don't think that was going to happen. I never thought that was going to happen. And we can kind of talk about Daima. We can talk about Daima a little bit later. I want to get through the new releases stuff. But everything that I thought was going to happen didn't happen. But we'll talk about that if you guys want to talk about Daima stuff. Raycall11, do you happen to stream any gaming on Twitch? I used to, not at the moment on Twitch. It'd be cool. I've always kind of talked about streaming like related games to anime, because most of my community is about anime. You know, Sparking Zero, the new Bleach game's coming out, and I'm getting that, which is pretty sweet. But right now, not at the moment. It's, oh my god, I always screw up your name. I'm so sorry. Hitagi, you? Those hands are just kind of big, looks weird. Yeah, I like the design choice. I like the fact that they're not just one-for-one taking the design for Super Saiyan 4 from GT and slapping into this. There is a little bit of a difference. So I kind of enjoy it. I think it's kind of neat. It goes more primitive with the bigger forearms and the hands, which I think is really cool. Brad Hawk, Super Saiyan 4 rocking that eyeliner. Yeah, man. Accentuate the eyes. So I said, this is the pure red Super Saiyan 4 version. Yeah, that'd be cool. It's, Hitsugagi says, I need to catch up on watching Daima. Last episode aired today, so there are only 20 episodes. From my understanding, it is a one and done. It is out. It's not happening again. We'll see. We'll kind of talk about that a little bit later. There's a little tag at the end. But I think that's it. Like, if you want to watch it, it's only 20 episodes, 23 minutes an episode, so you could probably burn through it pretty quick. Brett Hawk says, I assume the Kamehameha was a little energy blast from base Goku. I'd be happy to see otherwise. I think it is. I'll read the description a little bit later. Action Figure Avenue, did you see the Figuarts Zangetsu? New? Is that new? We'll take a look at it. We're on. Is it posted? Action Figure Avenue. Is it posted on Instagram? If not, leave it to me on the Discord if I haven't seen it. Broadhawk says anime games need better devs. They mostly rely on the love of the IP and carry the game. Absolutely. It's unfortunate that most Dragon Ball games, Bleach games, the JJK one was kind of lackluster. They're just kind of boring. It's just they're very. What do you want to say? Like, they're just scared to take chances. And I don't know, because being Sagacia and Japanese companies and Bandai being Japanese companies, I think they're very close to the chest and they don't take a lot of risks. And also, I don't think they put a lot of effort into them. So I would love to see like an Insomniac, like what they've done with Spider-Man, like a company like that loves these series and really get a good adaptation. The last really good, in my opinion, anime game that I really liked was Storm 3. I thought that was pretty fun, but I meant Zangetsu from Disney. Yes, yeah, we'll talk about that here. Woo, okay. All right, guys, so let's just jump right in. We've got the Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. We got a right fist, a left fighting hand. Of course, you can see his tail. It's really nice that they're including the tail this time around. In the GT version, they didn't give you the tail. You had to buy another figure to get the tail, which I think was stupid. But you're getting the tail, and then you get your straight-laced serious face, which is pretty common. Every figure gets this. It's kind of funny that they did the mini version, and we'll talk about my what I think for the line going forward. Going forward, what I think they're going to do with the line, and I think the adult version is going to come as well. So here's the photo that we took a look at last week. Standing there, he's got a light smirk. He's got his hands down just to accentuate how big his forearms and fists are. Next one is two grabbing hands, or these could be your Kamehameha hands together. And of course a yelling face. Pretty cool. Kind of a weird pose. I would never put him in this pose. Kind of odd. Pretty much the same hands as well. So those light grasp hands. Well, let's see. Yeah, these are more Kamehameha, some more bent fingers, kind of like that. While these are going to be a little bit more relaxed, so you're just your standard hands. You got your blaster hand, you got your left fist now, in the same yelling face. Then, of course, there's your Kamehameha hands and your grimacing face. Looks really nice. This is a really cool pose. If you guys seen today's episode, the way he did his Kamehameha was pretty sweet. It didn't happen in this form, so it's kind of neat to see what's going on here. I wonder if there's kind of a edit here to take something out, because I'll read the description. We got two more photos and then we'll read the description. An upside down Kamehameha, so yelling face, same thing, just posed it upside down. Thought weird. They could have just done that right side up. They didn't have to put it upside down. And then of course here is the effects piece and the hair mold, I think. I don't think it comes with this hair piece. I think it's just this little key ball for Goku, but we'll get a description here in a second. So you get more additions to your mini Goku, your $35. So pretty much almost every single figure has come with something for that mini Goku. That's kind of the norm going forward with these figures. It's all about DLC add-ons. So far, nothing I have seen has really broke the bank or broke the opportunity. Like if you didn't want Goma, getting the power pole accessories or whatever, I don't think broke the fact that, like, dang it, I don't want this person. but at the same time, you know, it's all right. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's kind of a, to me, I look at it more as like, oh, cool, I get little odds and ends for my Goku, rather than, oh, I don't want to buy a character I don't have already. So, let's go catch up on some chats, because you guys are blowing the chat up here. Brad Hawk says, I assume the command was a little energy blast goes. This one right here, yeah, I think it's different because it mentions in the description, which we'll read here in a second after I catch up with chat. Did you see the figures? Zetsu, I read that one. Where am I? Craft Collects! Yo, just saying what up. I can't stay long in case of spoilers. Oh, yeah. Watch it, Crafts. You need to, man. Hey, whenever you watch it, hit me up on the Discord. We'll chat back and forth, and we'll hide it. Or anybody that has also that has seen the episode of Daima, if you want, join over here. I'll bring that up. Actually, it's pretty cool. I don't know how many people are new here, and I'll kind of do this lightly. But if you haven't, or if you are new here, we have a Discord. It's called Collect Together. You can jump on here, and we have a bunch of channels. General, we're talking about anime. We actually just talked about episode 20 is up right now. So if you want to talk about the newest episode, or find some geeks to talk about, or nerds to talk about Daima, or any other Dragon Ball merchandise, jump over on the Discord. It is free to join, no membership required. It's pretty cool. We talk about everything when it comes to anime, movies, mainly about figure collecting. So if you're new, or if you're, oh, I gotta go over here. If you're new, or you're a seasoned collector and you want to help out or share knowledge, or you're new to the thing, new to the collecting, and you can jump on there, and it's pretty cool. You can help each other out. I'm not completely sure who's in the chat here, so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and copy this. I'll put it both in the YouTube chat and also the Discord chat. So if you want to join, it's free to join. It'd be really, really cool. There is a link. All I ask, the only rules are be ready to join a nice community. Just don't be a dick. That's pretty much the biggest thing. Be there to be positive, bring positivity. Don't be a jerk. Okay, so that's out of the way. Let's go back to Instagram here. So let's go ahead and read this description. Go to, that's my favorite photo of him, by reading the description. So new release, SH Figuarts, Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku Mini Daima. Pre-orders open, I think they're open today. They're open right now. We'll go to Premium Bandai, show you guys. Scheduled release is December of 2025. Goku is here as seen in the full fight with the third eye Goma, recreating the brand new sculpt and to fully show off his new power. So with that description, it says in his fight with third eye Goma, that's 100% going to be made now. Like, I don't think they would mention that if they're not going to make it. I think he's going to be made. I think it'll be really easy to make. If you guys watch the show, when he gets the third eye on his forehead, he grows bigger. I think they're just going to take Jiren's body, put a Goma head on it, and sell it. So I expect that to come as well. Incredibly articulated despite standing at a tiny 88 millimeters in height. So he's going to be like 2 or 3 inches. He's going to be a small guy. He's going to be very, very, very small. Let's get, if somebody in the chat will go over and do that calculation for me, I'd much appreciate it. What's 88 millimeters to inches? Goku can pull a variety of poses from the series, including his iconic Kamehameha. Speaking of which, this figure comes with a brand new Kamehameha part colored accurately to the fight scene in the series. Look forward to photos showing off this new effects piece to come, pending licensor approval. So there is a Kamehameha coming with this guy. They're just not showing it because the color is different to match the show. And they got to get that approved by Zageisha and make sure that's okay by Toei. And make sure everything looks good before they show it off, because they don't want to put like, hey, there's a specialty color, and then like, nah, you're not getting that, you're doing the standard blue. So there is going to be a Kamehameha piece, so it's an effects piece. I would be very surprised if it's not that same ball with all like the light rays coming out of it. Like, to me, that's exactly like, I think what it's gonna be. Like, I don't think it's gonna be anything groundbreaking. I think it's just gonna be that same ball with all the light rays that you plug into it, just in a different color. As with each of our other Dragon Ball Daima series items, an extra bonus part for SH Figuarts Son Goku Mini. So this last photo here, So this guy, this time being a pair of hands, each with a small ki blast. So it's gonna be this yellow ki blast and a hand. So I don't think the hair, maybe the hair comes somewhere else. Maybe it comes in the standard Goku. Maybe it does. I don't remember. But it says it's just gonna be the small ki blast in the hands. So maybe it's gonna come with that one ki blast and 2 hands with a peg in each of them. So that's what you're gonna get with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Daima. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and jump over to Premium Bandai. I'll kind of show you guys this real quick. And then we can move on to the other stuff. Yeah, that looks okay. Okay, so here he is. If you guys never heard of a Premium Bandai, I'm pretty sure you guys have. PremiumBandai.com. This is an exclusive over there. It's going to be $70 US. He's going to just deliver in December of 2025. You get all the things that we talked about. It is a worldwide same delivery item. So when Japan gets it, we will get it at the same time. I love that because to me the community is almost as big here as it is there. And really, Dragon Ball, here in Mexico, for some reason, Dragon Ball just kills. So it's really nice that we're not going to have to wait. You still can go to your import sites if you want, or you can get it domestically. They'll deliver at the same time. Ships in December, $70 US. Doesn't look like they're doing any $10 shipping promotion, which is unfortunate. So he is going to be $80. So you're going to have $70 plus the $10 shipping for what, and then whatever your tax of your state is. So to me, he'll probably be around 85 bucks. He's going to be really, really pricey, being that 80 millimeters, that 2.5, 3 inches. But 3.5 inches Action Figure Avenue. Thank you. So 3.5 inches tall. He's going to be a little bit bigger than the other ones, but $85 for 3.5 inches of this figure. It's going to be crazy. All right, let's go ahead and get up on some chat here. Oh, thank you so much. You're welcome. You are welcome. That lunging photo is so goofy. LOL, I had to use it for a thumbnail. Yeah, it's weird. This makes no sense. That is a bad pose, in my opinion. The teeth gritting face is my favorite. Teeth gritting face. Let's take a look. Let's go back to that. That's not him. Let's go back to the Instagram. This one? This one's pretty sweet. I really like that one too. My favorite faceplate? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah, for sure it's that one. I like that one a lot. Brad Hack also did the upside down Kamehameha happen in the show? I assume it had to have. Weird if not. No, it didn't. He only did the Kamehameha once that I remember. So Brad Hawk says Mini Goku is superhero Gohan from Daima. Exactly, like, well, or One Piece, or Luffy from the One Piece line. So there is going to be that one character that just gets more and more add-ons, and your Mini Goku is going to be that one. For the GT line, it was the Mini Goku as well. The kid version of Goku from the GT line. We already got that link for the Discord. Brad Hawk says people will be like, what is Daima by the time that he releases? Kidding, but it's quite the wait. Yeah, I think definitely what they're trying to do is they're trying to pump as much stuff out as possible. It's just exactly like, if you guys remember Superhero, Dragon Ball Superhero, stupid name by the way for that movie, but yeah, like when that came out, like they're doing the exact same thing. By the time we got Orange Piccolo, which was I think their last release, like, not the fact that movie was bad. I liked the movie. It kind of came, shot fire, and then was gone by the time like Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo rolled out. So they're trying to capitalize on this. It happens to everything when it comes to anime. Like we talked about it 1,000 times on this channel, like how hot Demon Slayer was at the time. It blew up and then it has cooled off, and it's almost gotten to the point where it's almost kind of done the flip, where it's like, oh, you're a normie, you like Demon Slayer. Yeah, I like Demon Slayer. What of it? It's kind of done that thing. I don't know if that will happen. To me, I don't feel like it's as hated, but also not as loved as Super. I think Super has a lot more hardcore supporters, and also there's hardcore haters. I'm not one of those. I don't prefer it. I did like Daima. it definitely needs to stay as a mini series. Craftblast says 100% being superhero. Yeah, for sure. Did you see Cowboy Bebop in Fortnite? I did. I'm not the biggest Cowboy Bebop fan. It's okay. I just don't believe that it's as good as everybody says it is, in my opinion. That might be a hot take. Let's see. Yeah, he did the upside down HM, and it was at the end of the fight. I don't think he was upside down. Craft. I don't know if he was upside down. My theory is they put out this pre-order now so people buy it while the show still is hype, even if the figure doesn't ship much later. Exactly. Super has more staying power. ESP sits it longer, and it has the manga. Yeah, there's more stuff going on with it. Like, there's definitely with Super, like, it's long running. It's not a short, sweet, condensed story. There is continuation. There's the love of jumping into it, getting caught up, and being that, you know, going along with it. So I definitely think Super has a little bit more staying power, like you say. I just think this one was more fun. It broke literally everything in Super, though. Like, this makes no sense why this form came out in this series, in my opinion. So, yeah, and it's exactly what they are. They're trying to get as much as possible. My prediction for the Daima line, you will get the adult Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and you'll get the Super Saiyan 4 adult Goku, and those will both be general release. That's my opinion. I don't think the minis will sell as well as the standards. That's why I think they're putting them out on Premium Bandai, and I think they're getting the pre-order out. It might be a little bit, but I think you'll get both the Super Saiyan 3 and the Super Saiyan 4 adult forms for Vegeta and Goku, respectively. I don't know. We'll see what they do. So that's pretty much on the Premium Bandai site of Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We're going to cover, looks like we've got about 3 more releases on the SH Figuarts side. We got some sales I want to talk about, some other Marvel Legends stuff, and then a Iron Man that I want to talk about, which is pretty cool. So we'll spend a lot of time on this. I just want to go through it, so if anybody's interested. This one, why do they keep changing their image sizes? I hate it. All right, so here is Zangetsu. This is the release for Demon Slayer. This is the really annoying kid. Not my favorite character. I don't know if I'll pick this one up. I don't think he'll sell very well, in my opinion. I think that he will probably be a shelf warmer. So for me, this one will be sitting on the shelf for a while. I'll probably go through when I get a release that's going to be worth my while. You know, maybe because I don't see me wanting to spend $70 on this guy. $60-$70 is pretty common for the SH Figuarts. I'd pay maybe $35-$40 for him. I don't think that's what he's gonna. So, SH Figuarts says he is $35. Oh, he's only $35. If he's $35, I'll pick it up. If he's $35, I'll pick it up. Brad Hawk says I finally opened my Tanjiro, great figure, but I probably won't buy any others in the line. Yeah, Tanjiro was awesome. Such a cool figure. I want the. I said he is. Oh, cool. Yeah, I see your comment that he's $35. So if you guys want Zangetsu, he's $35. Pretty sweet. Looks like Stuff Hearted Demon Slayer joining the SH Figuart line from the anime series Demon Slayer. We know SH Figuart Zangetsu is amazing articulation so that he can do his move. First form, Thunderclap and Flash Prime. Comes with many facial parts, a Nichiran sword, as well as the facial plate for SH Figuarts Tanjiro Kamado. So we'll look at the standard faces. He's got his laughing face. He's got his Thunderclap and Flash. Pretty cool move. This is probably, if I get him, this is absolutely the pose that he'll be in. Here is his other one. Does he have his sleeping face? Yeah, he has, like, I would not put his eyes open because I do not like it when his eyes are open. When he's asleep, he's pretty cool. Sad face, Nichiran sword, pretty cool. And this is everything he comes with. I love it when they do this. They need to start doing this for every figure. That way there's no question of like what you're getting. So obviously, well, are these hands down here already? No. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 pairs of hands. We get 5 faceplates, and of course this goofy faceplate for Tanjiro. I mean, it's kind of funny. It's that nice little add-on. Where's the streaks in his? Where's the streaks in his earrings? Those are missing. The detail's missing there. But anyway, this is not going to be a killer for me. So if I end up skipping him, I'm not going to be too hard up on it. But this is awesome. I love the fact that they do this. The scared face is pretty good, but 100% be sleep face. Looks like you get the hilt that goes into the sheath. So this is going to be exactly like the other ones. It comes with the sheath that just plugs in. You take that. It's just the hilt. And then, of course, you use this instead. So you get two hilts and 1 complete sword, 1 hilt only to plug into the sheath. Pretty cool release. $35 if Action for Avenue is correct. It says he's $35. I'll pick him up. $35, absolutely. Any more than that, probably not. So let's go ahead and close him down. Let's see. Sorry, let me catch up on chat. So, Brad Hawk says, curious of what they'll do with Dragon Ball post Toriyama. I don't know. I think for Dragon Ball, if you're talking about anime-wise, like, I mean, honestly, just go on to the manga. There's so much stuff that you can implement. You know, the Moro arc. You can do an extended version of the Broly movie into it. You can do an extended version of the superhero and make it animated rather than the CG that they did. Really didn't like that. You could do, what was it? You could do the Granola arc. There's so many other things. So like, but take your time, make it look good. I would even be fine if you put it in the same style as what Dragon Ball Daima looks like. But bring the super anime back. I'm reading the Moro arc right now, and it's pretty good. It's probably the best arc so far that was never animated. The only arc I liked in Dragon Ball Super was the Goku Black arc. This is definitely, I think, better than that in my opinion, but we never got to see it. So let's see. Brad Hawk says, question from a Demon Slayer noob: are those sandals, or how are those toes separated in the feet? Yeah, they're sandals for sure. Yeah, they're like the wooden clogs. Or like they're just sandals, just like Luffy wears, just with socks on. No, not he is. I don't know. Looks pretty cool. Actually, what are you talking about? Brad Hawk says, I love all the inclusive photos as well. Show us everything. Yeah, those are awesome. I love that. There's no guessing, rhyme or reason. You get everything, which is pretty cool. Burgos, what's going on, Burgos? Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the chat. People want everything to connect story-wise, but it just doesn't work. Thankfully, better off this way, honestly. Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z is its own continuity, and GT Super and Daima are each their own stories. Yeah, I mean, self-contained. Yeah, it's you have to think of them in that way, because if they are canon, I mean, technically Dragon Ball and Daima and Super are canon. To the Dragon Ball universe, it gets a little sloppy because they try to take everything that's happening in Daima, everything that happens in Super, and cram it before the epilogue of Z. That's where it kind of gets sloppy and you kind of break your own rules. Like, at some point, they're going to have their minds wiped, all their powers taken away, or it makes no sense why they would go off and train Oob. But GT is definitely on its own stratosphere. It's not even part of its canon. Trelly, what up, me? What up, brother? How are you? How you been, brother? Brad Hawk Talk says that guy is 9,000 yen, so I think he's more than 35. Really? Ooh. If he's 35, I'll pick him up. If he's more than 35, I would imagine, because it's Zangetsu, it's kind of an additional character. It's not the main character, so it's not a stepping in point. I think he would be more than that, but I hope he's 35. Oh, I was asking if he's 35. I said he is. I don't know. He looks good, though. Hope he's 30. I doubt it. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he's 35. It would be nice for him to be 35, for sure. but I just don't see him being 35 because it's all brand new molds and stuff. Unless they're going to use the Tanjiro body, which not a bad body, just repaint it. I mean, pretty much the same exact setup that they got going on. They just don't ever do that. Like, all your side characters at the minimum are like 50, maybe 65. If he's that price, absolutely not. If he's 35, for sure. So, sorry for misunderstanding you, Extra Figure Avenue. Virgo says, hate that lightning character and the boarhead dude from Demon Slayer. Enjoyed getting less of them in the last season of Demon Slayer. I like Inosuke for what he is. I think he's really funny. I don't like Zenitsu at all. I think he's a terrible character in my opinion. He's boring. He's annoying. The only time he is cool is when he's not him. I'm fine with him starting as annoying as he did in the beginning of the series. I just kind of hope that they would get better. I don't know. So, Craft Collect says, I'm picking up for sure. Zenitsu? Okay, cool. I mean, I am definitely getting Rengoku for sure. And then any other Hashira. I got who the hell do I have? Yeah, I've got Tanjiro, I've got Giyu, and I've got Nezuko. So for sure I will pick up Rengoku and any other the Hashira that they make. Maybe some of the demons. I don't know if I'm completely there yet. Side characters, Inosuke, Zenitsu, maybe, depending on price. I'm not too sold on them. They're not my favorite characters. So, Charlie, doing good, but hope you're doing better. Been studying, working, you know. Same crap, different day. Yeah, what's up, brother? That's awesome. Max Miraz, what's going on, Max? Thanks for being here. Are we getting a new Daima release today for SH Figuarts? They talked about, they released information. We kind of went through it already, but I'll show you real quick. They just gave, it wasn't today. I think it was yesterday, wasn't it? It was one day ago. I'll show you real quick. We kind of already went through it, but they just announced all the details for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He is going to be $70. He is a premium Bandai exclusive. And he comes with some parts for your mini Goku. So just kind of hitting that real quick. If you want to, the VOD's available. We kind of talked about a lot of that at the beginning. But I just want to jump in there and show you real quick. So that's what we kind of talked about already. What's the other one? Oh, I lost it. Okay, here we go. Brad Hawk says, body looked similar to a Tanjiro. Yeah, for sure. It's just, I think the top, or the... You know, honestly, if they would have just made Tanjiro with a soft goods cloak, they could have just taken the cloak off, made the different cloak for Zenitsu, and then just used the same body, just gave him a different head. Like, that's the best process, rather than making the whole mold and having to repaint it. Extra Gravity says, yeah, I'm looking forward to Rengoku figure. Yeah, for sure. Brad Hawk says, pretty wild. It's been 1 year officially since Toriyama passed. Yes. It's been 1 year that he passed away, which is unfortunate. Love the fact that he left us with Daima before he left. I enjoyed it, what it was. I would definitely official grade 7.5. I didn't think it was great. I think what stopped it for me going up to great was the episodes of, like, we kind of talked about it, the Ginyu Force of the Demon Realm, buying snacks, fighting the little kid giant. Those kind of meandering episodes felt silly and kind of a waste of my time, but the episodes against the Tamagamis, the whole stuff at the end versus Goma, was really cool. Also, it kind of ruined the end. The end kind of was cool, but yeah. Max says, oh, no, thanks, bro. Hey, no problem. I appreciate it. You stopping in and saying hello. But yeah. All right, so let's talk about the last anime release that was announced 1 day ago. They kind of dropped everything. All these seem to be coming out. Oh my gosh. Where did it go? Okay, there we go. Okay. Is the Senko. This is Momo's grandmother from Dandadan. If you haven't watched Dandadan or read Dandadan, it's very, very good. I actually am caught up in the physical releases of the manga. really enjoy it. So this is the grandmother of Momo, the main character from Dan to Dan. If you haven't watched it, it's pretty fun. Give the first episode some slack. Gets a little risque with the aliens and stuff, but it kind of peters out a little bit after that first episode, but it's really fun. Good action. It's just kind of interesting, and there's a little bit of silliness to it, which I think is really fun, where, you know, it's the whole quest of looking for his balls. Kind of stupid, but kind of fun. Just, you know, lighthearted in that sense, but the action is super cool. Anime onlys, I can't wait till you meet Gigi and see what he can do. It's really freaking cool. The whole house arc that they left off of into season 1 is awesome. I'm excited to see what happens and how they animate that. So, I mean, they're doing a really great job. So this is Senko. Release date is July of 2025. March 4th is the pre-orders. This is going to be a general release, so get it where you want it. You know, premium, get Bandai, Amazon, Kappa, wherever you want to get it. General release. Other than Granny from the anime, the other Granny from the anime series, Dan to Dan, Seiko is joining the SH Figuarts line, including many interchangeable face parts. Of course, comes with her baseball bat. Recreate your favorite scene. So, of course, you know, you got flat palm hand, you got the gripping hand to hold her bat. This is the bat she used in the first couple episodes to fight Okarun. Serious face, another gripping hand. These joints right here are just stupid. Stop doing this, Tamashi. I don't like the knees on the ladies. They look terrible. I mean, look at your ankle ones. They look a lot better and they're more functional. These are just dumb. She does have the same shoulder articulation that Momo has. I did not buy Momo. That's a series I really enjoy. I am 100% back here, the shelf. I have all the manga and I will continue to buy the manga. I love it. I won't buy the figures from it. I've also heard the shoulder construction is pretty shoddy from all the reviews I watched, so I'm kind of happy I dodged a bullet on that one. But it looks exactly, if you did not like Momo's body and the way it was set up, these look like the exact same knees. These look like the exact same shoulders. So you know what you're going to get. So if you're happy with it, that's all good. Okay, here's a little bit more fighting pose. Fist, flat palm hand, a yelling face, or laughing face, two fists, a cigarette in the hand, gripping hand we saw before, and then here's the splash page of everything that we're getting. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of hands. Looks like we get 4 faceplates. We get her bat. Looks like we get 3 cigarettes. I'm assuming that's what these are. You know, go into her cigarette holding hand. I'm assuming that's what they are. They just look like they're little, like, almost like gunpla, like taking out. Dude, look at that knee. That just looks really weird. That cliff knee looks just, I don't know. Looks weird, in my opinion. Enjoy Dan to Dan, but it's not a show I need figures from. Exactly. I really liked it, and I did contemplate it. I really did enjoy the series. But I kind of been down that road with Kaiju. I've kind of been down that road with JJK. I kind of dabbled in the Chainsaw Man, but then it's just like, whoa, we need to slow down a little bit. So I didn't do it, and I'm happy for it. I'm happy that I didn't go down that road, especially for all the issues that the Dan to Dan figures had. It kind of sucks for all those Dan to Dan fans that wanted these figures. I'm hoping they learned, but I doubt this figure was too far behind the Momo and the Okarun, so I don't think many things have changed. So just prepare yourself. It looks like she's using Momo arms, so yeah, Momo arms 100%. Yeah, I wanted the Momo, but apparently she's pretty bad. Yeah, toy companies seem to struggle with thin legs. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. They've done them before, like, because I don't think that Bulma's legs are like this. I could be wrong. Bulma's thin, so I don't know, guys. I don't understand what the deal is with all this, but this is your new release. And then, of course, here's a little action shot of Photoshop and all that. So pretty cool. March 4th, got a pre-order. So if you want to pick this figure up, go to your local retailer or wherever you want to go, Amazon, Kappa, whatever. Get your Granny. Okay, so let's switch over and do a a little bit different stuff. Have you guys seen Big Bad's Toy Store has a sale going on right now? So some pretty cool stuff on sale right now, 15, 30 to 50% off. So if there's certain things that you are interested, go over and check their sale. You can actually sort, so we can sort by Marvel Legends. There's over 50 Marvel Legends things on sale, which is pretty sweet. Let's see, is there any Tamashi Nations? SH Figuarts. There's 19 SH Figuarts on sale. Some a couple of live action One Piece. 40% off. That's still not too expensive for those figures, in my opinion. Here's a Bruce Lee, the Batman. Here's Lance Crown from Magic and Muscles. Really like that show. That show was really funny. I'm excited to see the new stuff on that. Hell's Paradise character. You got Griffith is out there on sale, 25% off. Heard that one's actually pretty good. That horse is really cool. There's a first form sale. You know, Doctor Strange, Sakura. If you need a Sakura or a second Sakura, $32. That's a cheap figure. So, but you know, Big Bad's got a lot of stuff going on sale. It's not just SH Figuarts. It's not just Tamashi stuff. They've got everything that you're looking for. If you're looking for Spider-Man, you can sort by Spider-Man. So all the Spider-Man figures that they have on sale. The Mafex Scarlet Spider is 15% off. You can buy that one. I think I got it cheaper. I think I got mine for 75. You know, but you know, there's quite a bit of stuff on here on sale, which is pretty sweet. So if you're looking for something, go check out their sale on Big Bad. All right. Justin Collects. Yo, Snook, what up, Justin? How are you? Thanks for joining, buddy. We're having a good time over here. We're having a good time. We're talking about all the new releases. We're talking about things that we're gonna buy. You guys want to see something I pre-ordered? You guys interested on something that I pre-ordered here on the channel? I'm gonna do a little bit of water break here. While I'm doing that, hit a like on the video. Put a like on the stream if you would. I appreciate it. Ooh. All right. So, do we want to talk about what I did pre-order, or do you want to talk about some new release stuff that looks pretty sick? I'll let you guys decide. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay. Let's go pre-orders. Okay. All right. So, Justin, which I think you've covered this already, so kind of curious your thoughts on this, but I need to go to bed bad. It's going to be the Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2 stuff. There is a lot. So we'll go ahead and open each one of these tabs here and take a look at each figure. Oh God, that's not what I meant to do. I broke it. Okay, go. We're gonna open all these and we'll go one by one. I don't know. What are your thoughts on this, Justin? We got to talk about this at some point. So, all right, so let's go ahead and open the first figure. This is going to be the Venom. This is going to be from the Marvel Spider-Man 2 version. So, oh God, that looks like crap. Okay, let's just do it this way. This is from $60, so he's a big boy. He's coming out in July. Yeah, pretty cool. He's gonna be a big boy. So if you guys are interested, he is going to be 10.5 inches tall. He is going to be large. $60 I feel like is a fair price for this. Yeah, that's really sweet, actually. So if you're a Marvel collector, Marvel Legends collector, and love the games, there's going to be a whole line coming out that we haven't talked about this before. So I just thought it would be kind of a neat thing to bring up, a little bit different. I do really love comics. I've got a whole stack of comics sitting literally right next to me. Mainly read Spider-Man, Daredevil, X-Men. Those are kind of my main three, and then I dabble into some Moon Knight, some Blade, some Midnight Sun stuff, the Supernatural, a little bit of Doctor Strange, and occasionally I'll pick up the Fantastic Four if they're intertwined with the storyline. But this is all based off the game. So if you guys are interested in collecting pieces of action figures or merchandise from that game that you can have on your shelves that won't break the bank, I think there was a hot toy out there for this version of Venom, and it was like $500. It was insane. Not a lot of people can afford that, but you know, $60 for a really big figure is pretty reasonable, I think. And it looks great. Like, I have no problem with Marvel Legends for their quality. If they're a little bit on the cheaper side, they can do a little bit less than your standard figure, and that's what that Spider-Man Maximum line is going to be. It's going to be a competitor. But these are really cool. Like, I don't know if you guys are going to get these guys or even interested in Marvel stuff. I know we kind of dabbled a little bit about the Marvel stuff on the channel, but I don't know. I just like comic books, and I kind of want to start talking about it a little bit more. If you guys are into that, make sure you leave a like. Let me know in the comments or on the chat if you're here live if you enjoy comic book stuff as well. So I don't know. I just thought that guy looked cool. Let's look at the next part. This is going to be the Marvel Spider-Man 2 Marvel Legends Game Reverse Miles Morales, the Brooklyn 2099 suit. So it looks like you're going to get a bunch of different suits from the, because there was like 500 suits in that game between the two Spider-Men. So you're going to be able to get this one. I mean, cool. If you're a Miles Morales fan, which I like Miles Morales. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's literally a Miles Morales helmet right there. I do like Miles as well, but this isn't the suit, in my opinion. I don't think I would get this if I was going for the line. Thank God it just comes with 3 pairs of hands and some spider webs. Doesn't come with much, but it is only $25. It is going to be a 6-inch scale. So, all right, let's go to the next one. This is going to be the Miles Morales upgraded suit style. Again, this is like the upgraded. I think this is the one you get at the end of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Not what I want in Miles Morales. I wouldn't buy this one either, in my opinion. I think it looks fine for what it is. I love the fact that they're getting away from blister boxes. They're doing these types of boxes, so you're able to keep your accessories in there, keep the box intact without having to rip it to shreds to get the figure out. So, again, for me personally, if I'm going Miles Morales, I'm going classic black and red suit, not this one. But it looks nice. $25 June as well. Here is the Game Reverse, the Baraka suit. So oh my gosh, Puerto Rican flag. This was a kind of cool suit that you got to unlock in the game. I like this one quite a bit. I think it has the classic helmet there, or the face mask. Pretty sweet. Again, like, I don't know. Whenever it comes to buy Miles Morales, I want the standard suit. I want the classic. He doesn't, in my opinion, have very many iconic secondary suits when it comes to Spider-Man's Miles Morales. It's just that one is so dang cool that I just can't branch out. It's not like Spider-Man where he has the Iron Spider, the symbiote, all the different suits in his lore. I just don't think Miles has found that second one for me. All right, so the next figure is going to be Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. This one looks super cool, like super detailed. I love the suit. This is what needs to be done if they make a live action version. I think this is very comic accurate, but also very modern. She is sold out. This is the coolest looking one. She is sold out at $25.99. That's crazy. This one looks really cool though. Very limited on the accessories though. Like for this amount for $25, you get the wand of whatever that she steals in the game from Doctor Strange. And then, of course, another pair of hands so she can hold the thing. But pretty limited, but sold out, so she must be super, super popular. Let's catch up with some comments real quick, because you guys are blowing me up. Sorry. Your pre-order. Sorry. We'll get to my pre-order here in a second. I'm super excited for it. Man, these, some of these are really good. Some are not, in my opinion. Honestly, none of them. It was for me. Action Figuarts, so this looks sweet. Justice X, yeah. But for a huge fan of the games, I think these are great. Venom, honestly, so far has been the best one. Virgo says the legs on the Venom look so weird, seem too long. Been wanting a Venom to pair with my Mafex Spider-Man, but haven't found the right one. Yeah, I kind of like the Mafex version of Venom for me personally, but at the same time, like, it just doesn't have that fully unhinged Hulk of a Beast kind of character for it, but I don't know. Are you excited to see the Mezco comic Hulk? Never bought a Mezco, but always wanted a good comic. No, I don't know about that, Burgos. I love me some Hulk. Justin says, dude, the Black Cat is definitely my favorite one of the wave. Oh, for sure. I mean, Venom's probably my favorite one of the wave. I think he looks the coolest. But he also is $60. So, but if you're talking about just like all the 25s, Black Cat is for where it's at. Black Cat is the best from the wave in my opinion. Yeah, and obviously, guys, because it sold out. Like, that's crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. This one is the Peter Parker anti-Venom suit style. I don't understand this one. I saw this one and was really confused. Why is he blue? If this is the anti-Venom from Peter Parker, why does it look like this? Is it supposed to be blue? I'm pretty sure in the game it was white. I mean, I should know. It looks literally like this one. Like, this is what it looks like. Like, I don't understand what they're doing here. Like, how does this match this? Like, this is what it's supposed to look like, not whatever the hell that is. I don't know. And also, like, if you're doing stuff from the game, like, where's this one? Where's just the standard black suit? Like, this is the one that we need. This one looks sick. And these are actually scaled to my head too, which is pretty cool. I 3D printed those, so. But yeah, so this makes no sense to me. This one's probably the worst one. This one will be on that sale here in a couple weeks. Or, I mean, after it comes out, it'll be on a sale somewhere. It might show up in, you know, Ross's and stuff, because nobody's gonna buy this figure. This was the ugliest looking one for sure. Well, just for some reason they went with an alternative colorway. It looks terrible. They also made a black suit figure with these ones, didn't they? I don't know. There's the anti-venom. I don't know if you guys can see this yet. There's the anti-venom Black Cat. Oh, there is the black suit. I don't know. Maybe it's the next one. Hey, look at that. Just a little bit of patience. Just a little bit of patience. And then we would have got there. I need to calm down. We're there. Yeah, looks cool. This one looks awesome. Ooh. I don't know. I might have to go back. This might be my favorite. This might be my favorite for sure. He's very limited though. Not bad though for 25 bucks. So if I got this one and the Venom to go together, that would be sick. Like, yeah, this is probably my favorite one. I take it back. This is definitely my favorite. Black Cat. Black Cat looks cool. Dope second one. This one's my favorite. I just think it looks so cool. I love the way they made it look in the game, where it looked alive and constantly moved and stuff, had all this up. But yeah, they picked up the wrong anti-venom suit. Yep, they definitely picked it wrong. They messed that up. Yeah, the black suit is very textured. I love it, dude. It looks so cool. Burgo should have picked the white version. Yeah, like just the standard white, like the mask I showed you guys. That's the way it should have looked, not whatever the hell that collaboration was. But yeah. All right, so that's okay. So somebody, I gotta see this Mezco Hulk. We're taking a whoop. No, that is not what he's talking about. Mezco toys. Let's see. Oh, this is kind of cool. Whoa, are these already out? Oh, that's kind of cool. $420. My goodness, Mezco. There's a. I guess I can show you what I'm looking at here. Looking at Mezco's website under the Marvel brand. Dude, like, look at the prices of these things. $125, $100 for a standard Deadpool, $112. Like, why? Why is this thing $112? That's kind of cool. I mean, it's cool looking, but I don't know. It's definitely not worth $112. The Spider-Man, 120. All cloth. Ew. This is definitely early Spider-Man. I don't know about that, man. Oh, see, this is the $420 one I saw. These look sick. I love the Thing. Thing is my favorite Fantastic Four member. It's fantastic. Oh, looks so cool. But $420. Good God. Oh, they have so many cool figures. I don't think I've ever seen these. These are awesome. These are totally... I love the fact that they're like comic book accurate. Oh, that game looks like... Wow, that looks dope. Ooh, that looks cool. Wow, I might have just... might have just went down a hole I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna have to look at these. Oh, Wolverine. He looks weird. He looks too skinny in his gut. Look at that. Oh, yeah, classic. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. That's neat. His stomach looks weird. Anyway, so, sorry, just got a little bit sidetracked there. Virgo says Mexico is showing off their Hulk at Toy Fair this weekend. Oh, okay. I'm kind of curious on seeing that. Just don't like the random suits in this wave. Yeah, it's weird choices. They don't even have the classic Miles Morales suit. That's the one I'd want to buy. The sculpted symbol is great, but they chose not to do the butterfly joints, so they wouldn't break up the sculpt. So it's kind of hard. Oh. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, viscos are high, those soft goods, man. Yeah, and I'm worried about like the soft goods like tearing and stuff, or like when like moths and holes getting in it and stuff like that. So that kind of worries me when it comes to soft goods, and I'm really not a big fan of that, but I mean, it is what it is. So, same here, I love the Thing. Yeah, he's fun. Dude, I've been playing him in Marvel Rivals, and he is a blast to play. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the last Instagram post I wanted to look at. This is the Iron Man Mark 6 Infinity Saga, scheduled for July of 2025. I'm not a big MCU fan when it comes to SH Figuarts. I just think the Iron Man they do really well, but it's when you go into like the characters that like look human, the human faces, or they try to make it look like Robert Downey, or they try to make it look like Chris Evans, you know, yada yada. I just don't think they look very good, so it's hard to ever, in my opinion, to get that complete set. But this is coming out. I think it's one of the coolest looking suits ever. And I just want to kind of point it out because it's coming out March 4th as well. And we kind of talk about everything, not just anime stuff here. And dude, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. That's crazy. Oh, my back is hurt. My back is starting to hurt. Oh. But yeah, just kind of want to mention that real quick. Just kind of quick blip and you'll miss it. The other thing that I wanted to talk about. I'm going to talk about this figure. We're going to cover this last thing real quick, and I think I'm going to cut this stream a little bit short today. Just because other things. What's up, Jackson? What's going on? So I want to cover this, and then we'll be back at regular scheduled time going forward. Just my stomach is hurting a little bit. So I want to cover this. So however long this takes us, and then we'll go into some Q&A stuff, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay. Thank you for being here, Jackson. So let's go ahead. I think it's this one. So this is what I pre-ordered, guys. I did it. First time ever purchasing this type of figure. It hurt a lot. I was expecting it. But I did it. This is what I ordered. This is the Mondo 12-inch X-Men 97 version of Wolverine. He was expensive. So if you guys don't know, this is the limited edition version. I'm not completely sure. Like, they usually come out and then there's a limited edition as well, and like a time limited edition. I think you have, or let me go back real quick. From the 25th through the 7th, if you want to get the timed edition. The timed edition usually comes with exclusives. I'm not completely sure, but we'll go through all these photos. So this is everything you're going to get with it. You get the base of the Sentinel head, this piece of the Sentinel heart, you get some hands, you get torn of the upper chest, you get the bare body, so you can actually take his whole torso off and give him just, you know, naked breasts. You got all your claws that looks like you insert inside here, so, which is pretty cool. You've got the kinetic charged versions of his claws with Gambit. You get a ton of heads. You get the, obviously, the funny frame. This is an enamel pin, but it's really funny that you get the, like, pretty much the meme frame, which is really funny. You get a stand as well. So we'll get a little bit of a little bit around. I think this is pretty sweet. I love the coloring. I like this one a lot, to the point where it has very subtle shading. Like, if you look underneath the chest there, you see a little bit of a different yellow, but it's not extreme. Like, I saw people that had the Venom from the animated series, and I really like it, but there's just so big extreme blues and reds on that figure. There's a spinning of the head here, so it's the base that he can stand on. See, there's a little bit of a lighter yellow and a darker yellow on his legs there, but it's so subtle that I don't feel like it takes up a lot. Like, right here underneath the chest, you can notice it. On the inner thigh, you can notice it a little bit. Under here on his shoulder pads, right here on his shoulder pads. So it's like, but it's not so dramatic that it messes with it. And he is 10.5 inches tall, so he is going to be the same size as the Venom coming out in the Marvel Selects. So that's going to be interesting. So he is going to be, I think, a little bit shorter than every other X-Men in the line, but he is also in the comic lore like 5'4", so he is very, very short. But the very light, subtle shading around his abs look really nice. It accentuates the figure, but it doesn't take away from the figure and is distracting. A nice dramatic shot. Here's a, Photoshop version of the white photo that we saw before. Here's Gambit riding on his back with his kinetic blades, which is pretty sweet. So it looks like those kinetic blades are completely different. You just put them into the sheaths on his wrists, or his back of his hands, rather than taking the effects piece and putting it on your blades. It looks like it's a whole completely separate piece. Here is the torn shirt, and of course this, no mask and everything, which is pretty sweet. Here's him just standing there. Here's him standing next to Jubilee, so he's a little bit taller than Jubilee. See, and this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the shading. Like, look how drastically different it is on the side of her hip. This one is a little bit more distracting than what Wolverine's got going on. This, I don't feel like is necessary, in my opinion. I just don't understand why they would do it so drastically. Like, when you're shooting these figures, if you're a photographer or anything, that shadow is going to naturally happen with the jacket. Why they paint it in makes no sense. Like, all these shadows under the breast and in his abs are naturally going to happen if you make them accentuated enough. So, I mean, that's a little nitpick for me. I still think they look really great. I've heard nothing but really good reviews of them. They do kind of get you with the whole time limited stuff. Like, if you don't get the time limited version of Cyclops, you didn't get the version where he had his brown jacket on. So, like, you could have got him later, but you didn't get the whole brown jacket, so it's feel like an incomplete figure, in my opinion. So, they do give you a very small window. I think it's like 10 days, which is insane. Here's him standing on the base again, holding the heart of the Sentinel with his unclothed top. Better look at the Sentinel head. really cool. I love the mask down as well. Just looks like a cool figure. Here's him next to the Cyclops, and see the Cyclops is a lot more extreme with the blacks underneath all over his ribs, his abs, his legs. It's just so extreme compared to what they got going on with Wolverine. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's a different tell, but just some more glam. They'd give you a ton. And if you guys don't know, normal SH Figuarts that we collect is 1/12 scale, which means 6 inch. These are 1/6 scale, which means pretty much 12 inch. He's a little bit shorter than that because he's a short character, but looks really great. And honestly, Wolverine is one of my favorite Marvel heroes. Cyclops is my favorite X-Men, but I do really love Wolverine. He's one of my top heroes on my list, behind Spider-Man and Daredevil when it comes to Marvel. And they also have this, they also have Sabretooth still in stock. I'm thinking about buying the set. We'll have to see. But yeah, here's him fighting. More shots of the same thing. More shots of the same thing. They're giving you a lot of photos because this stuff is quality. Like, I'm excited to own my first one. I can't completely recommend them. They kind of look, and this is going to be like really like probably a disservice to them, but I think they look like a better version of what NECA does. Like the dark, thick lines, and all of that. I'm hoping the joint's really good. I've never owned one. I've seen reviews of them. I've seen the Cyclops, I've seen the Gambit, all of that, the Venom, the Spider-Man. And I just want to take a gamble on my favorite character. It doesn't hurt to have another version of Wolverine because I love him so much. So I went ahead and jumped on this one to grab it. I thought that was really, really freaking cool to get this version of Wolverine added to my collection. But I'm jumping on him, man. Like, it'll be my first endeavor. I don't know if any of you guys out there have collect Mondo X-Men before, and who you have. Let me know in the chat or in the comments if you're watching this later. Like, I'm just kind of curious. Did I make a good decision? Did I overspend for my money? What's your guys' take on this? Like, I don't know. I've never owned one before. This is everything I'm getting in the package. I felt like for a big figure, he's, 10.5 inches. He's probably gonna be, in this little this area here. But dang, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heads, an entire upper body, an entire diorama. You get all your claws. I just felt like, but there is a $245 price tag. So if you've collected Mondo before, let me know if I made a good decision or a bad decision. I'm kind of curious on what you guys have to say. Looks sick. Pay for quality. Yep. Light shading works. Question is, will you start down these figures further? I don't think so. Personally, just because, like, if we go to the shop, and let's go to Marvel because that's really, kind of what I'm interested in the most. Oh gosh, 1/6 ago. Like, they've got a handful. Like, here's. If I got another one, it would probably just be the Sabretooth the match. This is everything he comes with. He is 13 inches tall, so he is a massive boy. He's 2.5 inches taller than the Wolverine, so he is a big, big boy. This would probably be the only other one I get, because, I mean, you're talking, there's a Magneto, there's a Jubilee, there's a Rogue that's already sold out. I saw Jonathan on Nostalgia Unboxed, show off this version as well. Really cool, but it's already sold out, so they're kind of hard to get a hold of. They're all around $200. Here's this version. This is the anime series Logan, $215. This is like the lumberjack version of Logan. You can't get that anymore. It's $215. It's already sold out. Here's the brown suit version. That's also sold out. There's Gambit. He's also sold out. So if I go down the line again, it would probably just be, let's go ahead and grab Wolverine. I've already done that. And I might jump on Sabretooth just to kind of have the pair. Like, those would be the only two I would add to the collection. The biggest thing with these, I think they look awesome. And why I stick mainly with 1/12 scale rather than 1/6 scale is because of the size. I don't have this kind of space to display a bunch of 1/6 scale or 1/6 scale figures. They're just too big. I don't own any Hot Toys. I don't own any of these. These are my only ones. I do have a Ichigo. What's his name? The Bandai Spirits one or whatever it is. I don't know. They're making all the Final Fantasy figures in them. I have that version of Ichigo. He's a bigger one. He's probably 10 inches tall. But I don't go down this line very often. This is the only other one I'm thinking about buying. It's just the Sabretooth. Just to add them side by side with Wolverine, be done with the line, move on. I just thought it looked cool. So that's what I pre-ordered. Well, if you guys... I hate to cut it a little bit short today. We're going to go for about another 10 minutes. We're going to cut it about 30 minutes shy today. But we will be back in its full next Friday. Do you guys have any questions for me or anything you guys want to cover or me want to check out on the channel? If you would, please, if you haven't already, jump over to Twitch. Follow me over there. It's twitch.tv/collectingsnook. Just like my Instagram, if you guys want to follow me over there, Collecting Snook on Instagram, you can hit me up over there, join the Discord. And then, of course, the main content is right here on the channel. If you guys notice, the thumbnail is a little bit better. I'm back into Adobe, so exciting things coming. No promises, no schedule coming by any means. So if there's anything that you guys are interested or want to see, I'm thinking about having a little bit more fun with the channel here. I want to keep up the live streams. We will have, for sure, we are going to have 2 more streams, for sure. So we'll have the 7th and the 14th. After that, I want to reevaluate and see where we're at, see what you guys think, if you guys want to keep up the weekly streams, if you want to change them to bi-weekly. So I'll definitely need your input. Look out for the Discord, look out for the community tab for some questions coming down. And then hopefully get some videos back up on the channel. I want to have a little bit more fun with it. I want to cover a little bit more, get back into reviews. Maybe do some manga stuff, some comic stuff, some comic book figures, stuff like that. Just kind of like nerd overall, collecting as overall, because I don't just collect SH Figuarts here on the channel. It's not just Dragon Ball. It's not just, the big, the big 3. Like I said, I've probably told you 100 times, I've got tons of comic books. I mean, I've printed Deadpool. I've got, I showed you this earlier. There's Symbiote Spider-Man that I've printed. I just printed this one like literally 2 days ago. These are all scaled to my head, which is pretty cool. I've got Scarlet Spider, Miles Morales, Wolverine, Deadpool from the movies, Daredevil over there. I just printed his Billy Clubs as well, which is pretty cool. So I don't know. I'm just gonna do what's fun for the channel. And just mix it up a little bit, because it kind of got monotonous there for a while. I didn't not have fun. It just, and that's what I want you guys to understand is like, I didn't leave or take my break because of I was getting burnt out or anything. I left for that time period just because of obviously the move happening. I'm not in my own house still. We're still trying to get that built. Concrete is done, but the house is still not erected yet. So there's still going to be a lot to come. But I just, get back and talk to you guys. I really do enjoy these Friday evening chats. And if you guys enjoy it, please let me know. Leave a like on the video. Let me know what you want to see on the channel, what you guys are interested, and hit me up on the Discord. Follow me over on Twitch. Do all the things. And I appreciate everybody that has popped in. But if you guys have any final questions or anything, like I said, we are going to end this just a little bit short today. So let's see. Brad says, part of me debates going with these pricier guys. Having a few big budget guys look cleaner than tons of cheaper ones. That's a good way to look at it. It really depends on what you want out of the figures. Like, to me, right there, Brad, is the philosophy that I had when it went from Funko Pops to SH Figuarts, right? I went to SH Figuarts because I wanted nicer things. Funko Pops, they took up a lot of space. They were kind of ugly. It was nice that they uniformed aesthetically, but you know, they were cheap. They were kind of a pain in the butt to get a hold of. You know, like I still have some, and I still buy a few when it comes to Ichigo because I'm a huge, obviously, Ichigo stand. But like, I wanted the masked version of Ichigo in that Funko Pop form. They made it a chase. Now it's an $80 Funko Pop. Funko Pops are not worth that much, in my opinion. You know, and it got just too bad and too volatile with the collection. And I really had a lot of fun with my SH Figuarts. I like what they are, and I can afford a little bit more. It's kind of the same concept of like going from Funko to SH Figuarts, and then maybe going from SH Figuarts if you ever want to sell those or move on and go up to like Hot Toys or something. I feel like that's the next gradual leap, is to go to those. But also, I wouldn't mind maybe those statement pieces. You know, maybe one or two. You know, have this Wolverine. Maybe get the Sabretooth. Put them side by side. They're kind of like, that's a statement piece. I don't really go further than that. I don't want a whole shelf of them because that would be too much. And not even counting the, you know, storing the boxes. But yeah, like, it's so crazy of how cluttered things can get. And that's why I like the little bit of a smaller or rather boxes. They take up less space. And these, in my opinion, I think never owned a Mondo before, in my opinion. But to me, they look a little bit more limited than what I can do with SH Figuarts. Like, I'll give you an example. So I showed you guys this guy. I showed you guys this last time. You know, this is Hoshina. Dude, I have him posted up like he's sliding out of the way, like, and getting ready to punch back at Kaijin and Braid during their fight. Like, you can't do this with a Mondo, in my opinion. I mean, maybe you can. I've never owned one. I could be like, please correct me if you owned one. But like, the dynamic poses that you can do, how much little space he keeps up, and it's so anime accurate. It's crazy. If these things start dipping in quality, aesthetically and functionality, and just feel like pieces of crap, then I'll stop collecting. So I have so many other hobbies, not just figures, so I'd be okay with that. But maybe one or two, maybe a Hot Toy sometime. I don't know. Brad Hawk says, gotta do what you love, makes it more fun and sustainable. Yeah, for sure. Brad Hawk says, yeah, 1,000 Funflicks can look tacky, especially since they're mostly in box items. For sure. I remember when Funko threw away like 30 million figures. Yeah, dude, they threw a lot away. Action Figure says that Super Sabretooth, it looks fire. It does, for sure. Brad Hawk, that's kind of what I did for Godzilla. I have one sick -1 statue. Yeah, for sure. Like, you don't need 100. Maybe just that one, that your favorite version of Godzilla. Plaster that as a centerpiece. And then Brad Hawk also says, Dragon Ball is my main line. I've really gone crazy with it, but scaling back even there. I'm doing Daima. I still do Z. I'm out of Super. I will only get one more from GT. GT, I will grab. I got the 3 main, so the Goku, Pan, Trunks. I have the 2 Super Saiyan 4s. The only other one I'll buy is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. If they buy it, I'm done with GT other than that. X-Ray says, do you collect any DC figures? I don't. My favorite superhero of all time is Batman, but I don't know who to go with when it comes to figures. And they don't ever make, like, I like the game version of Batman, but I don't know if I want to go game. I want to go classic, but I don't know which. And there's so many different Batmans, so many different lines. I just don't know what you want to go with. And that's really all I like from DC is Batman. I don't mind Superman. I'm excited for the movie. Don't mind Green Lantern. I just connect better with Marvel. I love the mutants. You know, I love the Midnight Suns, the magic, the stuff like that. That's what I more collect. You know, I don't see myself collecting anything DC-wise, other than maybe Batman. Brad Hawk says, I probably won't touch Daima or Dragon Ball. I've gone with mostly Z, some Super, light on GT. I got Daima. I got Dragon Ball. If I had to cut back, Daima and Super would take the cut. I would absolutely buy Dragon Ball and Z. Jackson says, I love this hobby, but sometimes it makes me frustrated. Yeah, it can be frustrating, especially when it comes down to limited pieces and blah, blah, blah. Marvel has a good character variety. Yeah, I like them. They definitely have a lot of quantity, so. Well, guys, I appreciate you guys being understanding for cutting this stream just a little bit short tonight. But I appreciate everybody that stopped in. Please, if you haven't already, leave a like on the stream. Catch the VOD. If you are here watching the VOD and you got this far, please put VOD Gang in the chat, in the comments, or whatever the hell it's called. So, until next time, guys, thank you so much. And Twitch, follow me over on Twitch. Bye, Twitch. Bye, YouTube. I'll see you guys in the next one.